At this point, I'd like to shift very briefly sa CHR. Meron din po kayong findings dito, di ho ba? Meron na rin kayong final investigation report. Who is the team leader for this particular case, which I think the code name is Team
Rabout.
Team Rabout.
Is headed by Special Investigator Policronio Nalangan, who is present.
Okay. Na swearing, please. Please swear. Ano na ho ba kayo kanina?
Tapos na, Madam Chair. Baka naman pwedeng palitan yung pangalan ng Team Rabout para may prejudgment naman yata yung investigation ninyo.
Suggestion. Please, we ask the CHR to consider that. Paki-consider po. Pwede nyo na pong palitan ngayon. Think of something else. Okay, go ahead. Okay, pakisabi lang po, again, in the interest of time, gusto lang ho nating malaman, ano po yung pinaka-findings ng inyong team? You are the team leader.
Swear. Raise your right
I'm
hand,
sorry.
Please answer
Go
this
ahead.
question. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding?
Okay. So, yun po ang tanong ko. You are the team leader of this so-called Team Rabout, which we ask you to change the name. Kayo po ba?
I informed our director, ma'am.
We will consider changing, yes, ma'am.
You will consider changing the name of your team. You are the team leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ilang kayong member sa team?
4 po.
Okay. So, nag-submit na po kayo ng final investigation report.
Opo.
Ano po yung pinaka-findings? Yung mga pinaka-importante lang pong findings tungkol dyan sa pagpatay dun sa mag-ama. Dahil narinig nyo, yung PNP ay kinasuhan na 2 alleged perpetrators ng murder. Ganon din ho ba ang findings ng CHR?
Ang findings po namin po ay mayroong violation of human rights.
Exactly what?
Dahil kasi meron silang allegation noong una sa investigation namin, sinasabi ng polis na sa nahuli yung tao sa Caracruz, pero sa investigation namin lumalabas sa bahay sila hinuli, hindi sa labas.
Tulad nung sinabi nung witness ho natin.
Yes, ma'am.
Ni Hara na
Yes,
doon
ma'am.
sila hinuli. So sinasabi niyo merong report ang Pasay Police na hinuli sa Caracruz.
Yun po ang allegation
Hindi
ng
ho ba
police.
yun ang sinasabi yung noon na insidente ng Caracruz? So,
Hindi yung allegation po ng polis, hinuli sila doon sa Caracruz sa labas ng bahay, sa kalsada. Pero sa investigation namin, hinuli sila sa loob ng bahay.
okay, so mali po yung nasa report na yon na hinuli sila sa Caracruz. So ano pa po?
Kinuha sila at yung sabi, allegation ng mga tao sa paligid ng nag-imbisi kami na talagang binubugbog siya at sinalat siya palabas ng bahay at sila kayo sa mobile ng polis.
Okay. So ano yung pinaka-findings? Bakit to violation of human rights? Perhaps Director Boyser would rather articulate on that. Why do we have that conclusion? Violation of human rights. I think I know the answer, but let me ask you to say so.
The Commission's investigation is focused on human rights violations, and so our report, the report says that there was a human rights violations that
What particular human rights?
yes, under the Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the right to life, ma'am.
The right to life or the right against arbitrary deprivation of life. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So why do you have such finding? Is it because we're simply killed? The fact that they have been killed, is that already a right against arbitrary deprivation of life?
The circumstances surrounding that killing shows that there really was aside from the arbitrary deprivation of life, there was torture committed by these police officers.
That was
Responded.
confirmed
The-
by
the
medical
au-
findings?
Our forensic, the autopsy report, ma'am, yes.
Okay. So, there's a finding of torture, and there's a finding of arbitrary deprivation of life because of the surrounding circumstances of the death of the father and son. In a nutshell, ano
Yes,
po
ma'am.
yung sinasabi nyo na surrounding circumstances which led to your conclusion that there has been arbitrary deprivation of life?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that? Ano yung circumstances na sinasabi nyo?
First, the victims were killed inside the police station, which is very... When you just don't kill people inside the police station, and the killers were the police themselves.
Okay, what about yung yung punto, yung sinasabi po, yung naging defense? Although obviously, I'd like to say at this point, that obviously, the investigators did not believe that defense of those respondents. Kasi kung naniwala yung mga police investigators na nang agaw, di wala sana po tayong kaso dito. Correct?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so,
ang
go ahead.
sa mga investigators po kasi, I mean, you don't have to kill with 3 gunshot wounds. You just have to neutralize, because these 2 people are inside their territory. Sa police stations lang po yun, ma'am, eh. And in fact, bago ito binaril, meron ng mga fractures ito, eh. So it's very unlikely na talagang nang agaw itong dalawa. Very unlikely. I mean, common sense dictates na hindi talaga po pwede, eh.
Okay. Now, at this point, meron lang po akong isang tanong lang po. Meron po kasi kaming informasyon na meron daw pong CCTV dapat sa premises ng Said.
So, meron po ma'am, kaya lang wala pong kwan. Nung binerify ko po, wala palang recording. Walang monitor lang po ma'am. Ma'am, bago lang po, by the way, I just want to inform you ma'am, bago lang po ako doon sa police station ko.
Bago. So, you confirm meron pong CCTV sa Said.
Meron po ma'am, meron. Kaya lang wala pong monitoring. Something like...
Kailan huli nagay yung Said? Yung CCTV?
Ma'am,
Kung
pardon?
alam nyo, kailan huli nagay yung CCTV? Kung alam
hindi
nyo.
ko po alam kung kailan.
Pwede hong alamin nyo po.
Alamin ko po ma'am po.
Okay. Now, kung halimbawa lang, yung CCTV na yan, nandyan na yan, nung nangyari ito, at nagwo-work yung CCTV na yan, makikita kaya yung mga pangyayari? Hindi nyo po alam yan.
Hindi ko rin nyo po alam kasi...
So tatanungin po natin maybe in the next hearing yung in charge ng Said. Pero pwede ho bang tanungin nyo rin kung saan mismo nakalagay sa CCTV, kailan linagay, at kung sinabi nyo hindi nagwo-work.
Wala pong recording, monitoring lang nandoon. Something
So
like
kasama yan doon sa investigasyon ninyo
that. Yes ma'am. Opo.
na inalam kung merong recording.
Yes ma'am.
So wala na naman recording. Madalas ho kasi mangyari yun kapag may CCTV, biglang walang recording. Now, ito rin pong sa punto na ito, di ho ba sa spot report na sinasabi ng CHR, allegedly father and son were arrested in Caracruz. Yan po ang nasa police report. Do you confirm na ganyan ang nakalagay sa police report?
Yes ma'am.
So kung nahuli sila sa Caracruz, bakit ho kailangan mag-drug testing?
Ma'am, sa Caracruz, incidental doon sa offense na yon ay nakitaan ma'am sila ng shabu. At narinig nyo naman ma'am kanina na sinasabi na kahit noon pa, panahon pa nung last administration.
Relax lang po
na
kayo,
sila.
Hepe.
Opo ma'am.
Okay. So narinig.
Sige.
Hindi po, hindi po tayo nagtatalo dito.
Opo, hindi ba?
Okay. So
Madam Chair.
narinig po natin kanina na sinabi o inadmit naman na gumagamit ng droga yung asawa niya. Pero hindi po yan ang pinaka-issue dito. Kasi sabi nga, dating inano yung Caracruz. Dati na siyang parang nahulihan na meron ngang 20,000 na pang-areglo. Di ba? Now, Gusto ko lang hong malinawan dyan sa punto na yan. Kasi sinabi naman po sa inyo through text na merong resulta o nagkaroon ng drug test. Kung yung paghuli ho sa kanya is dahil sa Caracruz, bakit po kailangan? Although iba po yung istorya ng byuda na hindi Caracruz kasi sa bahay nga, yung, narinig natin lahat yung kwento, di ho ba, na hinanapan nga ng shabu sa bahay. Di ho ba? So kung hindi niyo po masasagot yan, okay lang po. Pero tinatanong ko po.
Ma'am, initial po, sabi ko, nahuli sila sa doon sa Caracruz, pero incidental doon sa operation na yon ay nakakuhanan din sila ng shabu. Base po dito sa report na hawak.
Base sa spot report.
Madam Chair.
Opo.
Madam Chair.
Senator
for,
Soto.
Just for my education, what law is violated by Caracruz and what is the penalty that it would entail a bribe of 20,000 pesos? Nahulihan ka ng Caracruz, anong violation at saka anong
16 violation of Republic Act
1602. 1602. Penalty. Ano, PD
Opo,
1602.
PD, opo.
What is the penalty?
Concerto, yun nga sir, violation of provision.
Ano nga ho ang penalty?
Pwede siya
ng
sir
violation
makulong,
na yan?
pwede po makulong.
Makulong ng ilang araw, ano po ang ano?
Kung hindi po kaya ng ating resource speaker, wag na hong pilitin. Pero pagkakaalam ko po, bilang dating
Chair.
SOJ, very light offense lang po yan.
Oh, Madam Chair.
Kaya nga, why will it entail a bribe of 20,000? That's really
Well, but I
something
don't
that
think
sticks
he will
out like
be...
a sore thumb.
I
Anyway,
don't-
thank you. Just for,
Salamat po, Senator Soto.
Madam Chair.
I don't think he has a
Madam-
position. He's not competent to answer that.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
it's
Senator
6
Alan.
months and 1 day to 6 years. But Madam Chair, just so that hindi malito, maraming pulis ang nakikinig at nanonood sa atin ngayon. Standard sa buong mundo sa law enforcement, pag meron kang kine-case sa droga, aabangan mo na gawin niya ang ibang crime para hindi na illegal yung search. That's why sa Pilipinas tinanggal natin yung bagransya except sa prostitution dahil ito'y naabuso. So nakatambay, kakapkapan, illegal search, sasabihin binagransya kasi namin kaya pwede na. Pero nag-illegal gambling, trespassing, any of this, may dalang kutsilyo or in plain view merong barel, pag yan ay inaresto na ma'am, standard operating procedure na kapkapan. At pag kinapkapan at nakitang may droga, dalawa na yung kanyang kaso. I'm not saying totoo yung sinabi ng pulis dito at ito nangyari. I'm saying that is a standard procedure and that is a mechanism na pwedeng talagang gamitin ng pulis.
Thank you, Senator Alan. That is, of course, an academic answer. And
Mr. Chairman?
Police Director General De La Rosa, do you confirm that? Very briefly. Na
Yes,
ganun
Your Honor.
talaga, in reality.
Yes, Your Honor.